Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you the best customization and personalization tips on your REALME 14T. So there are lots of things that you can do. I'm gonna start with some mild ones, then I'm gonna get to some more extreme customization. I'm gonna show you different things, so just choose the ones that you'd like to customize. Choose just the sections that you want to customize, because you can customize quite a lot. And at first we're gonna customize the user experience, later on the looks. So the user experience can be customized by, for example, changing the navigation at the bottom to either buttons or the gestures. This is, I think, very common for people to change. So let's get to the settings, and in settings we can find, I believe it was in the accessibility and convenience, but I'm not really sure. So if not, then I'm gonna find something else. Okay, I'm just gonna search for it on the search bar. System navigation, okay. And as you can see, you can set either the buttons. The buttons are quite intuitive. It's either this or this layout. Probably if you're left-handed, then you'll use the second one. For right-handed people, probably the first one, but feel free to choose whichever one you'd like. The gestures, I'm gonna cancel learning them. I prefer the gestures myself because you can just simply use them to go to the home screen, slide up. To go to the recents, slide up a bit and then hold for a second, and you're here. And to go back within an app, I'm gonna go back to settings. You can just swipe either from the left or from the right or from the left side, and I think that's great as well. Now let's also customize. What do we see at the top here? If you slide down from the top of your screen, you will see the notifications and quick actions center. If you slide down again, you'll see more quick settings. So if you wanna, I'm gonna customize the quick settings in a moment, but also you can change it so that now I have it set to the classical version, where it doesn't really matter if I slide down from the right or from the left side. It will always bring the same menu, and I can customize it. So if I slide down from the right top part of my screen, I will see the quick settings, and from the left top part I will see the notifications. And I do prefer it that way because I'm just used to the iOS where it is like that always. So I just prefer to have it on each of the side differently. And I think we can customize it in the notification and quick settings, then in quick settings, and I'm gonna set it to split. And now, as you can see, if I slide down from the left top part, I only see the notifications. But if I slide down from the right top part, I see the full view of the quick settings. And in order to customize this quick settings, you need to click on this pencil icon, and now you can remove some of the features that are here. Like, for example, let's say I don't need the quick share. I don't really use it, but I know there are people that do, so just choose whichever one you like. And I do like the do not disturb, so I can add it. I can also drag it to a certain place and then click on done, and this is how it looks now. So this is like very simple customization, but I think it's great. Now we can get to some more looks side of the device by going to wallpapers and style. And here we can of course change the wallpapers, but I'm gonna get to that in a moment. We can also change the system colors. You might have noticed that some things that are highlighted in the system, like right here, are blue, and you can change it. You can switch it up so it'll have a different color palette. Like now it's in the coastal, so it shows you a preview that, for example, in the calculator, the equal sign will be red, but some settings will be blue, whatever. If I change it to Alpine, then it'll be like that. And you can really change it to whatever you like. You can also customize it. So you can just choose a color that you like and everything will be in that one color. Or you can go to wallpaper colors and that'll set colors based on your wallpaper. So it's just all up to your preference. I think I like it in this one. And now we can get to changing the wallpaper. So as I click on the wallpapers, I can either choose one from provided by REALME, but I don't think that they are that exciting. I mean, they are fine, but it's best to have your own one. So you can go to album and select a photo that you have. And then I'm gonna approve it. And you can, of course, zoom it in, zoom it out, or adjust it however you would like. Then apply, and you can apply it to the lock screen, home screen, or both screens. And I'm gonna select the lock screen because the lock screen gives us the most customization options. So if I go there, then if I had a picture of something that would use the depth option, for example a picture of a person, then I could enable the depth. And what depth does is it sort of cuts out the image, that the foreground of the image covers the clock just a little bit, that the clock is still readable but it is just a bit covered, and it gives it that the depth look, and the background is of course in the background. So clock is sort of between the foreground and the background of the picture. But on this one, actually, it won't work since you can see the plant that I've taken a photo of would cover almost the whole clock, so it just doesn't make any sense to enable that depth option. But we can also customize the clock here, and in the clock you can enable some additional info, which I really like to have the weather set. Then the clock style can be changed as well. I'm gonna try out this one because I think it looks quite good. Then you can also change the clock font, and with the clock font you can also change its weight like that to make it bolder or thinner. I'm gonna make it bold so I can just see it better, and now I'm gonna apply it. I'm gonna cancel applying wallpaper colors to my system because I've already shown you the wallpaper colors, and now you can see that my wallpaper is set to that. So now let's get to the more advanced customization things, which we will find in the theme store. I'm not really a big fan of the theme store experience, but you for sure can find some good things if you just look deeply. So you can go to themes. The themes will be applied to the whole system, including the clock, the wallpaper, the colors, and also the icons of apps. So if we get to like anything, then we'll probably see the icons. As you can see, they are quite different than the usual ones. Also, you need to know that some of these themes may be paid, so pay attention if you click on it, if it says free or paid. If it says paid, then if you want to pay for it, feel free to, but it's just important for you to know which ones are paid. Then if you want to apply it, you can just quickly click on apply and it'll be done. I'm not really sure if I need to sign into the REALME account, but I think I do. And I don't know if I have an account, so maybe I'll create it in a moment. Yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have that done. I'm gonna disable the lock screen because I just wanna apply. You can select what do you want to apply. The lock screen, icons, home screen, wallpaper, whatever you want. I'm gonna only apply the icons and the home screen wallpaper. And then let's click on apply. And now, as you can see, it is applied and lots of things are changed. Actually, not all of the apps are have their icons designed specifically, but they have still changed their shape, so that is quite great. You can see that right here, and the folders have changed their shape. The icons will also be displayed in that way right here. So now let's get to the theme store again, because you don't really need to apply the theme only, but also you'll find fonts which you can apply to your system. I don't really do that on my own because I prefer more readable fonts, and here most of them are just unusual. But if you like a different one, then feel free to just apply it. And now it is applied successfully, and as you can see, it is everywhere across my system, like in notifications, in everywhere here. If I go to the settings app, I will also see the font everywhere. And I think it's not the worst, honestly. But what we can get here as well, there are the wallpapers, so you can just find a wallpaper that you can apply. And yeah, there are these things. So mostly the themes and fonts, but within the themes you can, for example, select to only apply the wallpaper from it or only apply the icons of it. And if you want to go back to the previous to the default font or default theme, then you need to go to My Resources, and in Themes find the default theme and apply it. Now it is applied. I'm gonna disable the wallpaper carousel because I don't like it, but I'm gonna show you in a moment where you can enable it, and I'm gonna talk about it in a moment as well, what it does. But I'm also gonna go back to the default font, so you just know how to go back, because it is kind of hidden in the My Resources, so it's important to know where to find it. And now we can get to the wallpaper carousel, which is an option that I don't like, but maybe you do. So you can go to home screen and lock screen, then wallpaper carousel, and what it does is it sort of downloads pictures from the internet and sets them as your lock screen wallpaper each time you lock your phone. So each time you lock your phone, you'll have a different wallpaper. I'm gonna show you that just for a moment. So let's activate it. Okay. If you wanna deactivate it later, you need to go to home screen and lock screen in settings, then wallpaper carousel, and click on deactivate here. And you can see this is my wallpaper now. If I unlock it and lock it again, this is another one, then another one, and so on. I'm gonna actually go back and deactivate it, and I think that these are mainly the customization things that I wanted to show you. That's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.